Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, so you're here for this one. Now this is a whole separate video, and it is definitely about men. It is about men and women too, but this one's going to be about men, like for the men. So the topic I wanted to stress on today is, you know, are women looking for a certain type of man, or is a man looking for a certain type of woman? The answer is it depends, because some people are looking for someone else when they could be trying to find themselves. You know, you don't really necessarily need to be in a relationship if you don't know who you are first. Some people, go in relationships blinded, and then some people go in unblinded and end up, you know, um, accepting what they don't want to accept just for the time being. So, I mean, that's one of the issues right there. But however, the big question is, what do men want? What do men want in a woman? Well, that is, men want a woman that fits them. Men want women that fits them. If a man is classy and has lots of money and works and is not lazy and likes to go out to dinners and things like that and take people out all the time, and he's very adventurous, he's going to want someone just like him that can relate to him when he goes to all these places and things like that. That's what he wants. Now, if you have a man who is lower class, don't really have that much money, and I consider him lower class. I know I just said lower class, but that's not what I meant. You can still have lesser money and be middle class and still have high class. So always remember that. And get a high class woman, okay, or whatever you see. But my thing is, it is very, very rare that relationships work out because someone did not fit the description of them, to bond in a relationship with. So definitely get yourself, situated in your mind and realize, okay, wait a minute. Am I even the right type of woman that fits in the description of his needs and his desires? Or am I the type of man that fits into the description of the needs and the desires of the woman that I want? That's a question for you all. You guys have to answer that question for yourself. It's not rocket science. Some people wait longer than others to realize, maybe it's them they're doing something wrong. 9 times out of 10, you know, it is. You're held responsible for it. So I mean, if you're not, aware of that, you be aware of it, like right now. Because a man wants a woman that fits him. If he's sloppy and she's sloppy, he's cool with it. If she's clean and he's not, then and that's normal, because it's a guy, it's supposed to be dirty and blah blah blah. But just know that if you're not a good fit for that person, then it's not going really to be, king and queen. So just think about that. I would not dare consider putting myself in a relationship and I don't fit in, or I'm wondering why I'm even wondering about why I'm wondering. I shouldn't be. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't be wondering about anything wrong if you fit in perfectly fine, because that is your next step into gaining more and more out of the relationship. So some people takes them longer than others to realize that. I definitely will not consider myself being in no relationship at all if I have not fixed myself at all. Now, one night stands and intercourse is a different story. But so far as moving in the same house, or moving in together, that's a big no. You are only thing you want out of that person is one thing anyway. So why would you even move that person in? You might as well get that from that person when you can, on this day, on that day, and then say, you might be able to spend a night, but then you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to you'll find yourself trying to feed off of, or someone feeding off of you, or that person feeding off of them, and things like that. You have to worry about that. But a man wants a woman who fits them. That's it. That's all. Now, I'm not saying that some men who are looking at a lady who shoot over there in the corner who's really pretty and gorgeous, and he knows that he needs to be this type of way to get her and things like that. If you really think about it, guys, if she is if the woman is accepting and does not care about everything this guy has that she wants and she doesn't have, if they fit, then they fit. I've walked down the street and I've seen some couples and I'm like, okay, this guy's really handsome and he's with her. What in the world? Oh, they're a good fit because they do everything that they do, they just they feel comfortable with each other. They're more convenient with each other. So I'm like, okay, and I love to see that. I just thought that in my head. I never said it out loud because I would never say anything like that out loud. But I did see that. I found he was more attractive than she was. And I'm like, there's no way. Somebody's using somebody for something because, and then I looked at it and I was like, wow, they really got a bond. I said they're hugging each other on the bus. She's getting warm by him. He's getting warm. He's on his phone looking at the window. She's on her phone, some looking at the window. She's over looking at his phone, talking to him. Like they were comfortable. So I was like, okay, they're comfortable. And then sometimes I see women who look attractive and then they're with a guy who's not that attractive. No, who is attractive or who isn't, I guess. I don't know. And sometimes I just start, I don't see how you guys work out. And then I say, well, Chris, if you think about it, her lifestyle is just like his lifestyle. If one is using drugs, the other one is using drugs, then if they don't look like they belong together, they do belong together because they both have something in common that's strong. There's another person that I've seen, I don't want to be here mentioning them all day, but I know you guys were liking that. It was getting fun. But no, seriously, men want a woman that fits him. Bottom line. So stop wasting your time trying to figure out why some people are with them and why they're together and it's not third. If they have something in common that they both feel like they cannot live without, and they both were able to supply those things for each other, and they have some things and more things in common, then no matter how it looks on the outside, it is only going to be best for them two. That's just the way it is, guys. That's just the way it is. I mean, I've wondered too. I've wondered. I'm like, what in the world are y'all doing? I've never said this out loud, but I was just like, what are you guys doing together? Oh my gosh, please. Like, I'm standing right here and I'm freaking single. Why are you not? But no, seriously, I really needed to say that. So, and women are the same way too. So yeah. So carry on, folks.